Okay, there's a tab right here for you to rip.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to work this. And it's upside down.
Shoot.
Taking forever.
Fingerprints. That's
Make it so.
just do not now because you don't even have any of that unless you want to do it.
Oh, great. I just remembered a couple ideas. I can't see.
It's incorrect.
Okay, I need to get my phone then, because I can't remember it. Password.
It doesn't matter because you can use the touch ID.
Nice. Hey Siri. Siri, send a message. Hey, how's the weather today? Hey Siri, what does the rest of my day look like?
I'm sure the top of your
You're so added. Drag and drop Chrome onto
Really been a whole year since I filmed that video, and the MacBook Air is very well used now. So here's my review of the M1 Air chip and if it's worth it after 1 year, especially with the M2 out. And I'm gonna focus mainly on schoolwork for college and high school because I feel like that's what it's probably geared for. So the cheapest that you can get the MacBook right now is on Amazon, and it is $680 renewed and $750 brand new. And I've shopped Amazon's renewed renewed products before on my phone, and I feel like it's pretty accurate to like the price discount that they give you versus the condition of the laptop. Like none of them are like ruined in any way. There may be just a few scratches on like the surface. And at Apple you get a $150 gift card for a full price MacBook Air, which you can use on Apple Care or other Apple products. Lastly, Best Buy has a brand new M1 Air for $750, which is the same price as Amazon, and they have the M2 for the exact same price as Amazon at $1,300. To summarize, the cheapest place to get an M1 Air refurbished is Amazon, and that is the best deal that you're going to get at $680 plus tax. As for the specs, 8GB of RAM for the M1 Air is sufficient enough for everyday college tasks like online note-taking, web browsing, watching movies or Netflix, word processing, and even content creation. So I'm uploading one of my first videos, and let's see how long it will take me. It literally exported so quickly, it took 8 minutes, which is really good. Like if you're a humanities or social science person, I would definitely recommend this 100%. But if you are like in engineering or computer science, I would definitely recommend a 16GB of this computer or potentially a MacBook Pro, just because more intense stuff like 3D rendering, video editing, I definitely think that would require more horsepower and just more use of the fan, which the MacBook Air doesn't have. Basically, if you expect a smoother performance and no lag at all, I feel like the MacBook Air might not be the computer for you, because it definitely has its moments where it lags when you have like 20 tabs open and maybe like 5 applications open at once. So in my opinion, the 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage for the M1 Air is plenty if you are like a humanities and social science person writing like a lot of documents and doing a lot of like researching on like various articles, because it's very like capable of having like multiple tabs open and flipping between like Word and like Safari, also like watching a video. Like it can do all of those things. It will definitely last you all 4 years of college, depending on what kind of programs you're using or like need to download. If you feel like it's not capable enough to like handle the workload, I find that using the school like desktop computers are probably the most powerful ones that you can use, and it will already have like the program downloaded on it, so you don't have to worry about, you know, taking like the time and effort and energy to like wait around having the program downloaded. You can just use like the desktop computers that are like at your school. And one thing I found that really works for me is that like having to go to the computer lab to use the program, like actually start the project and complete it, it's actually like a really useful way of like managing your time and making sure that you are actually doing things on track. Because just like reminding yourself that you need to go to the computer lab or else you literally wouldn't be able to get the assignment done is like a really good way of like staying on top of things. And just by having like that time limit on there, like, oh, I need to get this done or else like I won't be able to work on it like in my dorm, that will like make you more efficient in just getting like the project done and not like procrastinating or like being distracted on other things, because you've like walked all the way over there, you've sat yourself down and gotten comfortable in the computer lab. You're going to like not waste that time getting things done. You're going to feel a lot more productive that way. So the 256 gigabytes of storage is plenty if you save everything onto your school server by connecting your school email and like making a Microsoft 365 account or a Google account through like your school email, because that allows you to save so much more storage by having it be automatically saved onto your school's like storage devices and servers, which are a lot more powerful than the ones that are just like on a MacBook Air, just like on your computer. Yeah, the reason why I never had any storage problems was because I would save all of my documents, PowerPoints, media folders, and videos that I was making. I would save them onto my school server on the cloud or the drive or whatever you like to call it, instead of directly on my computer. So definitely when you start school, make sure to set all of that up, just saving everything onto your cloud, and that will just enable like auto saving on Microsoft Word as well when you have it saved onto a cloud instead of directly on your laptop. And basically like having more storage on your laptop is really beneficial because then you can download specific apps or like programs that take up a lot more storage. All right, and so the financial difference between the M1 chip and the M2 chip is $100 USD. And I definitely think if you're thinking of having this laptop within like 6-7 years, maybe go for the M2, just because the M1, it will be like 2-3 years sooner before it's like unserviceable or it can't really like handle the iOS updates versus the M2. This video was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, and I guess I had a lot more to say about the difference between the M1 and like the storage and memory, but I really hope this unboxing, this review, and these little school tips that I sprinkled in was helpful to anyone who's watching, and let me know what you guys decide to buy. Whichever laptop that you choose, I really hope that it lasts you a really long time and that you're really happy with the decision, because these Apple laptops are no joke. They're definitely expensive, but you are buying like something that you're going to invest in long term for many years to come, hopefully after college too. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.